This is Natasha with Make Up Your Mind with Natasha LaFay. Hi, I hope you guys are doing well. I am coming to you in a very natural state. I am starting a different process and I don't really know how much of this I want to share or I'm going to share on my channel, but I wanted to make sure to at least try and get some videos recorded, even if it's just for my own benefit and knowledge. So you can see I have my natural hair out today, and I have these buddies. Today I went in for a Sisterlock consultation, and the consultant put in 4 test locks. I have been researching, looking into Sisterlocks for the longest, and I made the decision that that's something that I want to move forward with, and I'll kind of talk to you guys about that. But I cannot keep my fingers out of these little tester locks. I like how small they are, and then you can kind of see my natural curl on the end. So I'm hoping that remains, but I am scheduled to get my locks done the end of this month. So I'm excited about that. My hair, let's talk about it. I have had a hate relationship with my hair for as long as I can remember. Just growing up, my hair is extremely coarse. Didn't really know what to do with it. I grew up very young, getting perms in my hair. I put a lot of heat on my hair and damaged it a ton, so it broke off and fell off. And then going back and forth from sew-ins to braids, anything to cover up my natural hair. So this year I am going through a lot of transitions. I've talked about that throughout my videos. But I'm really on a journey of getting to know the new normal, the new Natasha, who I am now, learning how to embrace myself and love myself completely for who I am. So that includes embracing my hair. This is something that I have struggled with forever. It's been many tears that I've cried trying to figure out what to do with my hair. So I believe for me, I know that I couldn't go the loose natural way. I had a perm up until last year. January of last year, I decided that I wasn't gonna perm my hair anymore. Throughout the year last year, I solely cut the perm off of my hair. I didn't do a big chop, but I continued to get the sew-ins, continued to get the braids. So I do have breakage around my edges, which I'm trying to work on growing those back. But I made the decision that I wanted to embrace my natural hair while also being honest with myself as far as what am I able to do and maintain and keep up and make sure my hair is as healthy as possible. So I know the loose natural route, I know that I don't have the time, the patience for that. So in doing a lot of research, a lot of looking online, a lot of videos on YouTube, I found that the Sisterlocks is the most closest resemblance to loose natural because they are extremely thin locks. They can have the same kind of maintenance styling as loose natural hair. So in starting this journey, I wanted to kind of dialogue this process, talk a little bit about how I'm feeling as I go throughout this process. But I think this is a major step for me, like I said, embracing myself for who I am completely. So I will take my hair out of this ponytail, if I can get it out, to show you guys what my hair looks like. And once I take my hair out, it'll probably take me a minute to find my tester locks. But considering that I went through the process of cutting all the perm off of my hair was extremely thin when I was getting it perm, so it was extremely just brittle. It broke off a lot, and I kept it in braids, and like I said, the sew-ins, which has caused damage on my edges. But my hair has grown back a lot. It's pretty thick, so I just try and keep it put away, because I don't want to damage it anymore. I don't want to perm it. I want to keep it as natural as possible, but I know what my personal limitations are in managing my own hair. So I met my consultant, couldn't find that word. I met my consultant today. I did a lot, like I said, a lot of research, looking on the Sisterlocks website, looking at Instagram, joining Sisterlock groups on Facebook, looking at pictures of people's work, digging into people's profiles online just to get a feel for kind of their personality, just to make sure that we're gonna click well, because this Sisterlock journey is, I mean, it's a lifelong commitment. Yes, you can comb your locks out if you decide to. That isn't something that I want to do. I'm not going into this planning to take the locks out. I really want to make sure that I'm able to maintain this for the duration of my life. So it's important that you have a good bond with your consultant. So I felt extremely comfortable today. Just as far as our vibes clicked pretty well. She was extremely cleanly. She was very neat, just her whole environment. And then she was very knowledgeable. So I went in there with a list of questions. I was able to get all my questions answered. So yeah, and I haven't been able to stop playing with these since she put them in this morning. So I am looking forward to getting my installation or my establishment done starting on the 29th of this month. So it'll be a 3-day process. She said, looking at my hair, it'll probably take the full 3 days, just based on the thickness and the length. What else? I go back to her in 2 weeks. She said to take care of my hair as normal. I need to wash it twice, and I'll go back to her in 2 weeks for her to look at my test locks to see which locking method my hair does the best with. So I'm guessing that each one of these test locks have a different kind of locking pattern based on Sisterlock magic. So I'll see kind of how my hair does, and then once she knows that, 2 weeks following, we'll do my establishment. One thing that I have been going back and forth with is, do I want to color my hair? And I've been playing around with this idea. I know, just based on doing research, that you cannot color your hair for up to a year once you have your Sisterlocks installed, just based on the guidance from your consultant, because the dye that you put in your hair can damage your locks as far as just loosening the lock and making your locks slip. So a lot of them say if you want to dye your hair, you need to do it before your establishment. But in just doing research, looking into things, and like I said, I want my hair to be as healthy as possible, especially starting out this process. I think I am not gonna dye my hair. If I feel the need to have some color as I get further along in the maturation process of the locks, I'll likely try and see how my consultant feels about hair wax. The wax that you can put on your hair just to put some color in there that's temporary, and you can wash it out. And then once I get, fully matured locks, then I'll think about possibly coloring them in the future. But I'm excited for this journey. I think this is really just, like I said, a process of me getting to know myself, completely embracing myself, loving myself. So I am going to record videos as I go along this process, like I said, just based on the theme of my channel. Not sure exactly where this fits in, but I do think it does go as far as real life, as far as what does it look like to embrace who you are and learn to love yourself for who you are. So I may throw one video up just to see how you guys feel about it, and if you're interested, I may just create a different playlist just for my Sisterlock journey. So I will just keep this for my own documentation. Going through the locking process says your locks will change a lot, and it's important to take lots of pictures because you'll often feel like your locks aren't growing, and when you look at pictures, you'll see that they actually are growing pretty well. So I want to document this as much as possible, just as my own personal diary, but I'll invite you guys along if you are interested. So yeah, that's all I had. I wanted to do this quick video. Yeah, I think that's it. This is kind of my journey. Wanted to make sure I document it. I'm loving these so far. So I will take you guys along just to update you on how this process is going. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next time. Remember that in life, it's important to prioritize beauty, but remember that beauty starts from the inside out. So make up your mind, take care of your inside as well as the outside. I'll see you next time. Bye. So much again for watching. Again, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and watch the next recommended video for more content. See you later.